G'day, welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 78, and yes, we are back, guys. Welcome back. So, if you don't know what's going on, well, you know, we're past Christmas and New Year's and all that flaming good stuff. That's right. That's behind us now. I took a few weeks off. I had Christmas content going for everybody, so people didn't know I was on. Well, some people, well, most of you guys that join me for the live streams and stuff knew I was obviously on break, but I had Christmas content filling in for the Minecraft Down Under. So I had a hardcore series going with Venom, my very first hardcore series. I must admit, it was pretty fun. It was stressful, but fun. Go check that out. And a adventure map called Soulbound. A very crazy, long adventure. Most advanced one I have seen to date. So check those series out if you're interested in it. Also, there was obviously showcase videos and some tutorials. That's right. There was the witch farm and the cactus farm and iron farm show tutorial, and I did a bunch of stuff over the Christmas breaks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But tell me in the comments below which one you enjoyed the most. People are wanting a season 2 on the hardcore. Should we bring that back? Make it a once a week thing? I don't know. Nothing can replace MDU though. Come on. All right, let's get into it. So it's a brand new year. We've got to figure out what we're doing. Well, actually, first I should show you what I was doing on and off on my Christmas break. Well, you know, took the last few weeks off, so you know, I dropped into my world every few days when, you know, the family was getting stressful because, you know, here where we host Christmas and we host New Year's and family comes over and it becomes, you know, that very big stress ball, and I love to escape to Minecraft still. So I obviously set up the filters, pretty easy stuff. I just removed the front end of this to get to the filter. It was the stair, that top stair there, all the way along, so I can get access to the filter. You can't get access from the filter from the back. It's too close to the wall, so you have to take it from the front. So I managed to set most of the filter up. Now, I ran out. Oh, what disappoints me, this is not big enough. That's right, not big enough. I ran out of filtering space, unfortunately. So in this section, I've got me ores. Yes, no, I don't have stacks and stacks of before you. The diamonds are not doing too bad. That's what we've been mining for the last few months of mining live streams. But, yeah, the ore section, then we got the redstone section. It allowed me to sit down and do some crafting because some things I had low of. So I tried to stack up. Like, I thought, yeah, go ahead, bring up those repeaters as much as I could. I had to go to the witch farm and go find some bloody slimes just so I could get some sticky pistons because we haven't crafted any of those bad boys yet. So, yeah, managed to get some of those up and going. Normal pistons, meh. Oh, got tons of them. Hoppers, tons of those, and just bits and bobs. And then we got some gunpowder, which I brought over from the witch farm. Paper, just make rockets and stuff. Leather, and then we got tracks and torches and like lighting section. And then, you know, we got bars and windows and sand and just all sorts of stuff. I really need to bring over more crying obsidian. As you know, we've got tons of it stored over at the gold farm. Probably, what, 6 double chests at least. Then we got obsidian. I brought over tons of obsidian. Got tons of obsidian. Not too worried about that. Nothing in that slot just yet. Then we've got the bricks that we've been building with, obviously. So I decided to put that in. Then some smooth stone. Then we have, you know, all this section here, mostly woods and all that good stuff all the way along. Then at the end, we've got some cobblestone and granite and stuff. And then we got the miscellaneous junk section, as you can see, stuff that hasn't been thrown, well, in the filter. As I said, I'm kind of disappointed on how, like, I thought there was more. That we just, please, when we do start a new season, remind me to build a base with much bigger space for storage, because I've got so much more I would like to add. Like going through this, like stairs and all the mob drops would be nice, and just yeah, because all this is full. Oh, this side's not full. Yeah, just stuff I would like to add but the miscellaneous caught that no problem. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff sorted out, which is good. So that's finally done. I did that. That was pretty easy, to be honest with you. Access to unlimited leather for item frames and stuff. That was brilliant. What else did I do? Oh, I added a bit more colour to the room. As you can see, I spruced up the corners here. Yep. Just remember I said I was going to get those done, but spruced up the corners on each of the sides here. As you can see, just to zoom up. Oh, and I finally got this section done. Remember, I was meant to do that. I put the sides in and covered up the roof there. Made it look good. Up, down. Good stuff. That goes down to the mine shaft. And then, I think last week, I started outside. Oh. Come, follow me. I've got something to show you. Follow me. I started outside. No. Whoop. It's meant to open up. Open sesame. Okay, you probably noticed it already. I've been putting the curved spikes actually in. Yay, they're going in. But check this out. Come over. Come over to where the turtles are. This is where I was farming turtle stuff. Oh, there we go. Have a look at her. There you go. Look, there you go. But all the windows are finally done. Yep, all the windows are finally done. The spikes on the edge, which to be honest was really easy, they were finally done. And I just put a little bit more colour. I'm going to put another set colour, but hopefully you'll like that. You can even see the iron farm running upstairs. Oh, save me. Oh, crikey. But there, she's coming along really, really nicely. Our evil place is looking fantastic, I must admit. Hello, what are you guys doing? Oh, well, jumping up and down like a Fruit Loop. Yep, these are, well, when I was getting turtle eggs for our wither skeleton farm, I was breeding these guys and I was plomping them down on the beach here. I was trying to protect them. Did showcase video for the cactus farm over there. But, alright. Let's, what else can I show you? Nothing. Because that's all I did. It's just potted around on the base. Oh, I could show you one more thing. Oh, head to the front door. Okay. Alright, so open sesame. So the only really thing that we need to take care of inside is the torches need to go. As you can imagine, torches definitely need to go. Carpet needs to come in. And the old mine shaft cover needs to be sealed up. Don't need that one anymore. The center still needs to be fixed up. There's still obviously a bunch of work that needs to take place, but we're not going to be working on that this episode. We're going to be going. But what I wanted to show you is the old crafting room. So come on over here. This is the old crafting room. This is where I had all the chests and stuff and all the wall of chests when we first moved into the base. That's all sorted now, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, come on over to here. This is not the new elevator shaft, but this is the updated version. As you can see, the windows had to be put in, so I had to modify it a little bit. We're just removing the stairs and making them go in instead of turn. That's all I really did, and it turned out, fantastic. The red, it's really nice and dark and gloomy in here. It's bloody fantastic. But I'll take you up to the roof now, so I'll just go all the way up. Probably not. Yeah, we'll go up to the roof. So up we go. All right, we're on the roof, and as you can see, the new spikes around it is installed. It makes it look evil as. Very easy, just a few upside down stairs and a few blocks. And the tower spikes are also done, which is obviously fantastic. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I did over the last few weeks. Just odds and ends that I was really meant to be catching up on. So my goal, obviously, this year would be start building around, start, increasing the, we got to turn all the grass into red lava. Lava needs to become, maybe build a little volcano even. I don't know, like match it all, build it all theme. And it'd be fantastic too, maybe if we can start on a guardian farm or something over there. We'll see, and connect this island with my thing over there. See, it doesn't look like that I've built much this season. Remember last season, I had so many farms and so much stuff around? That was because it was built around the base. But this time around, everything's really built further away. Like the cactus farm in the distance, you can see, all the processing facility. And then you've got, what else do you got? Well, most of the things, to be honest, are in the nether. We've literally got the huge gold farm, XP farm, bartering system of doom. Then we got the unlimited baconator. Yep, built that there too. And then we've got obviously the wither skeleton farm, and we got the witch farm. They're not built around the base, are they? Which is quite sad. It would look quite epic having that ship overhead, and it would look absolutely fantastic, I reckon, built. But yeah, we separated everything this season. Everything is just absolutely separated. Come on down back to the crafting area. Okay. I'm just thinking, I'm visualizing my giant checklist of doom. What to start on? We're not working on the base. No, I won't bore you guys with more base work. I think it's time. No, I could. Maybe. Yeah, no. We could probably have some fun with some TNT. Yeah, well, I really need to get one going. But maybe a warp fungus, to get all the free wood. Yeah, free wood. Like all this stuff here. Like, yeah, come on. Could you imagine it? Yeah, plus the shroom. The lighting, yeah. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, all right. I'm thinking out loud. All right, picture. We've got to make it big too. Can't be. Well, it's got to be medium. Can't be like map crashing, but it can't be teeny weeny. So I'm thinking a four-sided crimson, like the crimson, the warp stuff. This wood here. I'm thinking four-sided tree farm, or the warp stem farm, maybe a wall of pistons on each side, pushing everything in from a giant cube into a middle where I have a TNT drop into a blast chamber, and then just boom, and that all goes down a massive whirlpool. Oh, that does sound quite exciting for the first project of the year. Well, a blast chamber. I've got obsidian out the bloody yazoo. Oh, I do too with crying obsidian. Just got to bring it over. Maybe. Okay, I might have some. I think that's going to be our first project. So, step one. We're starting a project. We need to get a stack of chests. We need to choose a location. Probably is maybe a better deal. Bring our first lot of obsidian because we're going to be building out of it. If I'm playing with TNT and that blast chamber is going to be fed with a lot of TNT, well, we're going to make sure that nothing's escaping the blast chamber, especially for a four-sided warped farm of doom, Oh, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. Okay, let's head back outside. We need to choose a location. I'm going to build it close, but not too close. Playing with TNT could be quite dangerous. Flaming Galar. See, that's so flat. I could build it there, but it's probably going to be that's too small. And right next to the base, very dangerous. One stray TNT, boom! Oh, jeez. That would, no. Maybe over there on the other side of the water. How far can TNT travel? Well, they could travel heaps far, but because, everybody's played with a TNT cannon before. Maybe more closer to the poor village. Maybe. Alright, up and away. Like, this here is, like, over here is literally, close to the base, but not too close. And look, it's pretty flat out here, so there's not much clearing to be done, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I think this is fine. And we'll build it a bit, like, side on, so a bit of sideways action here. So not like directly straight line, sort of on the side of the base. Over here, we're close to, yep, okay, right here. Smack bang right here, guys. All right, this is it. So let's go over here and plomp down a couple of chests because, me and my chests, we need to have it. We need to make another crafting table. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to be using a butt ton of obsidian. All right, so we need some marker blocks too. There we go, throw those down there. So we need probably some dirt for some marker blocks. all the redstone components, but I reckon maybe we should start marking first, alright? And we'll come up with a plan, because I really haven't built one of these fungal farm things of doom yet. This is going to be my first attempt, so please forgive me if I blow something up. Well, actually, people probably laugh, but still. Let's go ahead and bring out our redstone stuff, even though we probably won't get that far. We're going to need pistons. Ah, yes. We go with sticky. No, we don't have too many sticky. We'll go with full blown. We'll get some hoppers. There we go. Rearrange this. Actually, put a couple stacks back. There we go. And we'll get a stack of redstone repeaters, stack of comparators. We're going to need some actual redstone, which is actually we're running quite low of. Probably just say a torch. Let's put a couple of these pistons back. I'm running out of space. Boom, boom. We're going to need some observers. Well, probably not that many. There we go. We're going to need some dispensers and droppers. No, because if we're auto-dispensing, yeah, we're going to need dispensers. So half that, 19 of those bad boys. All right, that should get us going. Okay? Should get us going. So let's head back over there now. Oh, here we go. Head back out there. Oh, bed. Let's take a bed with us. Yeah, because I hate nighttime, and that just messes with our build. So come on, grab our second bed here. Yoink. Thank you. All right, and as you know, I've got some more levels too. I did a little bit of AFKing for more levels over the holidays. If you haven't noticed, I've went up a little bit. And I repaired all my gear before tonight's episode anyway. All right, let's zoom back over there. All right, you know what I forgot? Oh, and everybody's going to be saying, Daddy, you know what you forgot? Bloody crafting table. All right, throw those there. Perfect. We're all roughly set up to go. Now, put this bad boy down. Okay, get a few stacks of obsidian to mark. Yep. Try not to place too many rogue obsidian blocks, if you know what I mean. All right, clear this out. Just to start us off. Yay for Shovel of Doom. And, we'll use some of the dirt to fill that hole in. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the front. Yes, the front of the farm. So let's mark that. So, alright. Okay, alright. Alright, now, what we need to do is how far does... No. Yeah. So how far does the pistons are going to push? That is what we're going to work out next. So probably we don't want to hit maximum TNT pushing. We want them to push it a little bit away from any redstone into a blast chamber, right? Right. You don't want to have just say, you know, say the tree or the warp stem gets grown here automatically, right? We got probably a row of 3 pistons just pushing the three row, right? Pushing most of the tree inwards. That will push out automatically by 1. Right? Next one will grow. Next one will be pushed out. So we want it to obviously not just go out by a couple and then get blown up. What I want to do is take that tree and move it probably... I would definitely want to move it probably 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Just in case, because, you know, when you're playing with TNT, and especially later on when we're playing with it, well, like it's going to be dropping down, right? So the chances of it blowing up any of my redstones are going to be pretty high. So I'm going to try to keep that away. So I think that's a great number. So let's just make that official. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9. Let's go a 10. So that's a 10 gap maximum with a block in the center, okay? Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Let's just put a torch there. What I'm doing is just creating where everything's going to be pushed into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Torch. Torch is where it's going to be grown, technically. I've got to clear all this out, but I'll get on the jump cut in a second. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the bum. It's a problem about some of this. Just clearing it all out. But Shovel of Doom takes care of that nicely. Okay. Alright. That should be further enough back. I think so. Maybe? Maybe. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Torch. Okay, so this will probably represent it a lot better than when I was trying to explain it before. Okay, so picture 3 wide like piston wall, pretty high. These trees, they grow, I don't know, but they grow huge. So I can imagine some of them growing out the top. I'm not too worried about that, but I would say about a probably 30 block high wall of pistons. It's going to be nuts, right? That's just one wall, and that's going to be pushing most of the tree into the center, right? This is the center. This is where our big bang is going to take place. And we're going to also have another wall over there doing the same thing. We're going to have another wall over there doing the same thing. And there, you know, 4-sided, all pushing into this center area here, which is going to go boom. And then underneath will be a sink sucking up all that lovely, you know, everything that it drops. And it's going to go downstairs for processing, which we haven't decided what we're going to send it back right back to the base into the storage or what. I have no clue. Okay, all right. So that is the plan. Yep, 3 wide. That's really big, I know, but hey, we're meant to do something crazy for the first project back, and this is going to be nuts. Lots of bangs, lots of redstone. So let's get started on some of the redstone. I need to know how this is going to lay out. So we're going to take a stack of pistons, observers, dispensers, everything. And we need oh no, I'm going to build everything out of obsidian. You know, maximum not destruction of doom. But everything is marked. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to place a block here just so I never accidentally lose the spot, because all this is 10, 10, 10. It's got to be absolutely flaming perfect, if you know what I mean. There we go. And yes, I know every one of them are at different levels. I'm not too worried about that just yet. I'm worried about just getting a dent in this project. There we go, and we got that. That should be, that's a decent distance. TNT hopefully will be going bang somewhere in the middle here, maybe give or take 1 block or so, but that's a decent distance for any redstone to be laying, if you know what I mean. Okay, so, alright, now, block. So, on top of this, okay, so we're going to put a dirt block. That's going to represent our where the wood grows on, the warp stuff grows on. I've forgotten what forgotten the name of it already. Flaming Galatator. So that's going to be that block, right? Right. Okay. And this block here is going to be our actual bottom tree pusher. Yep. Right. So this here, when something grows on here, then a detection system is going to shoot out a signal, and this is going to start the entire thing. Okay. Yes. Okay. I've roughly got it. And then the whole piston wall of doom is going to go up. Where's the bed? Where's the bed? All right. Jump in bed. Get some Z's. No. There we go. Oh, black spike. Jeez. Okay, so we need to work out how far we can take this redstone signal. And to do that should be quite relatively easy. What we need to do is, you can either build with slabs going up. Yeah, slabs going up. Or glass is good. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to do glass. We'll do glass. Glass is good too. But slabs, people use slabs all the time. How much glass do we have in storage? Whew. Probably not enough. That's fine. Grab as much sand as possible. Let's get that industrial smelter up and going. Get all that broken down. So input. There we go. So we're going to need probably 2 trips. Let's just do 2 trips and get that all smelted down into its right form. There we go. Did I put... Oh no, that's bone block. I was like, is that another sand block? I was like, flaming galah. Alright, up we go. throw that bad boy in there. There. Okay. All right. So that's now the industrial furnace is up and going. We got some glass blocks to, you know, get this started, if you know what I mean. Get some redstone. Perfect. Woohoo! All right. Let's head back outside now. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous. You know, first time redstoning in a few weeks. Get the old noggin going. Okay. All right. So now, do we have the? We got the dispenser. Yep, perfect. All right. So we need a dispenser facing into the dirt block. That dispenser is going to grow the mushroom, or the lookalike, the sapling, that's going to grow the mushroom. And yeah, so what's going to happen is we're going to have a dispenser here, and that's going to be, you know, spitting out bone meal, hopefully at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Now, before you're like, where are you going to get all the bone meal? Well, you need to go check out the series, because you probably can't see it from here. Can we see it? Can we? No, we can't. Over there, there's literally a processing facility that processes cactus into bone meal, and I have so much of it, like probably 5-6 double chests, so that I'm set when it comes to that. So that's going to be shooting into there, which is automatically going to grow, like it's going to grow bits of grass, well, not grass, but the equivalent for the nether side. It's going to grow, what else is going to grow? Just all sorts of bits and pieces. This piston here will hopefully push, you know, it off. Like it grows grass, it's going to get pushed off. And that's what it's going to keep. It's going to keep on doing that. Well, I hope. I hope. So that's what it's going to do. But when we do not magically, but we, you know, our chances of getting a mushroom or the little stem to you know, bone mealed here, well, obviously we need another dispenser to bone meal it. That's right. So we need a delay between this guy, this piston that's going to be pushing out, and the dispensers itself. Work all that out in the future. Don't stress too much. So I'm hoping what's going to happen is, you know, maybe 5 or 6 bone meals of random grass getting pushed off or reset, and then we get a little stem mushroom. This guy here is going to obviously be shooting very, very quickly. So it's going to bone meal our little guy, and it's going to grow the rest of the fungi, the tree thing. And then we need this row of pistons here. Yeah, we need this row of pistons here to obviously push most of the tree into the center. So this is a pretty big project. Yep, this is a pretty big project here. So let's go ahead and just make this wall of pistons here, if I can. I'm going to have to just build up, you know, yeah, it's a lot easier. Let's see how tall we're going to make this sucker. These, I do this all the time. These guys actually can grow quite tall. I'm not sure exactly how tall they can grow, but pretty big. Everybody's seen how big in the nether they can actually get. Now, I predict having some out the top of our structure, so I'm not too worried. I also predict having, having some of the grow at the back as well. So, you know, yes, don't stress if you see stuff growing out of our machine. But at the end of the day, the main trunk and half of it will be moved to the center, if you know what I mean, and get blown up in the blast chamber. Okay, so that's going to be the plan. So hopefully the tree's going to grow around our redstone, which will protect it, and most of it will be pushed into the center to be blown up. How big is this wall? Jeez, this is going to be nuts. All right, down we go. This is going to be absolute nuts. All right. Yep. Definitely a bit off more than I can chew here. Okay, so to transport redstone straight up, I'm going to need a signal in a minute. That's fine. What we'll do is have a solid block starting it off, because I need to separate this piston with this piston, but when this piston fires, also this piston. It's hard to explain what's going on in my crazy brain of doom. So these pistons actually need to fire separately at some point. And so what we'll do is I think we'll put a hard block there and a hard block there. So this block here will power only the front piston. It won't power the two side pistons. Just pointing that out before anyone else points it out to me. And this guy here should power this piston here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to try and keep it a little bit clean. And we're going to put a redstone dust there. We're going to grab some glass. And we're going to do it the glass method. Okay, I don't normally do it. I usually like to use slabs doing this. But this works just as well. And looks good too. So up we go. There we go. So keep bringing this all the way up the top. That's why I said I don't know how far this is going to power, but we'll do all the testing necessary. I'm not going to take it to the maximum blocks only because I want the tree to grow out the top. When we're done, the structure itself should be surrounded in like a giant tree, if you know what I mean. So it's part of the decoration. I think it's going to look so epic, and it would suit the the upcoming base and the landscape. It should look epic. So I've got to sort of do all that. But I think we got this. There we go. All right, we'll stop there. What we'll do is just power that for now. Make sure that just that row of pistons fires off, and we'll just grab a torch. That's fine, and we'll just pop a dirt block. Alright, that is one full line powered. That's going to be fantastic. Alright, so remember that will only go off when a tree's, the stem is actually grown. So don't stress when it comes to it going off every second. Like, we could have it going off very quickly. So I think what we'll do is, as I said, take it to the max. So what I'll do is just keep the power going. No. Okay, that is the maximum. Because I'm probably going to need this power source to go into the middle. So that's probably perfect. There we go. We've got the maximum height we're going to need here. This is going to be nuts. I'm going to love this. Absolutely love this. So we've got to build this wall over there, over there, over there, and they all got to be in sync with each other. There's going to be some redstone involved. Okay, so we'll put a couple of blocks out. There we go. So our redstone signal now should be able to be continued. Redstone repeater. That's why I left it like, oh, crikey. I'm going to have to take it down by one or build it back out by one. All right, well, we'll just leave that for now because I was going to hook, that redstone's probably going to be hooked into the middle, but also hooked into each of the sides here, sinking a TNT thing in the middle there. But we'll talk about that later. Now, go down, 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 down. All right, future planning. We need hoppers probably going into that. Probably? It's a definitely. So we'll do that now. So this is going to cause us not to get anything, in the way. There we go. We can turn that off now. That's no longer needed. All right, so if we can run items into this top hopper. Well, bone meal, I should say. And then that, obviously, this hopper's going to suck it up as well. So both will automatically be 100% full. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to hook the sides up as well, but we need to sleep first. We don't want a bunch of nasties running around. Come on, hurry up. It looks beautiful. I'm going to take a screenshot. There we go. Got a screenshot. Come on. We need to go to sleep. It's slowly going down. It's taking its sweet time. There we go. All right, get some more Z's. And all right, okay. So what we need to do, all right. So I reckon we just replicate what we've done here. So you see the tower that we got. We could bring it out, but no. Actually, I'm just going to replicate it. It's because it's really freaking easy just to do that. And then if we have the obsidian layer, sorry, I'm also thinking out loud at the same time. So come over here, put that in there, right? All right, that there, and just literally we'll go to the side here. It's a little bit easier to do this with. And then literally go up like that. Okay? Up we go. So at the end of the day, all this should be powered. And that one. Oh, data, not that glass. The reason why we're using glass because the redstone goes right through it because it's like a transparent block. If you use a full block, you could use, as I said, slabs. People usually use slabs for something like this. I'm going with something a little different and using glass, but it does the job just right. Well, just the same, I should say. Alright, bring that all the way up. Alright, we're nearly there? Yes. And then we've got to hook all this in together and separate the two bottom pistons, which may be a bit hard with two hoppers sitting there. We've got to have a clock somehow hooked up into every single wing and sync it up as best as possible. It is definitely gonna be a bit of a challenge. And then we got the TNT, and we'll probably use a good old-fashioned, well, I think this might tick some people off. So a TNT duper. Yes, that is right. Okay. I'm putting that out there before... Yep. I don't know. Other YouTubers seem to get away with duping TNT. Why can't I? That's not fair. So we'll use a good old-fashioned TNT duper. All right, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and just make sure that is all up and running. Block and go ahead and pop. Oh, perfect. And if we power the bottom one, perfect. That's going to be so easy to hook in. Look at that. That's brilliant. And I can control them all separately. That is nuts. All right. Let's go do this side really quickly. So again, obsidian block here. And then we're going to hook it into each other. We'll do that in a second. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. It's not worth getting on a jump cut. It's not worth getting on a jump cut just yet. All right. There we go. I'm using a solid block on the bottom because... if I was to run a redstone repeater into the side of glass, I think most of you guys, or most of you redstone junkies, will know exactly what would happen. Absolutely nothing. So I'm using a solid block at the bottom, just so it can carry my signal quite well. There we go. Up. We'll do this as quick as we can. There we go. Up. Middle click for the win. There we go. Brilliant. Alright, so, guys, what version of Minecraft are you currently playing? Are you guys playing Java Edition? Are you playing Bedrock? What are you playing on? What do you play Minecraft on? What is your favourite? Oh, went too far there. Went too far. What is your favourite device to play Minecraft on? What version are you playing? There we go. That looks good. Looking good. Alright, so we'll head on down. Done. Alright, remove all these blocks. Well, actually I shouldn't. I should actually test it. Oh, I should test it first. Make sure it's all good. But I know it's all good. I just like to do it because I don't want nothing to go wrong. And if I miss something... Alright, that one. All independent of itself. Absolute perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love it. Love it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Ha! Our mad thing of doom is gonna. It's gonna work. It's gonna. I'm gonna take. Hang on. I'm taking a screenshot. Ah, got one. Sorry. I take lots of screenshots. If you're new to the series, I do, because when I've completed this entire thing, I like to have a little bit of a time lapse with all the screenshots that I've taken. It's awesome. Okay, so this is going to. All right. So now what we need to do is we'll cup just a few pieces of obsidian, and a wall is going to be built here. Yep, so we'll put a piece of obsidian there, and a wall's going to be built here. There, leaving this exposed. It's very risky leaving this exposed, especially to TNT explosions, but I'm hoping our distance here is correct. This is a nice 10er before, you know, yeah, that's all I'm. Yeah, we've got 10 before explosion, so it shouldn't affect it at all. It's just a big gap. That's what I was going for. So this here will be built up. Right, this is going to be our blast chamber. It's going to be all made of solid obsidian. It'll be connected to this one over here. And there'll be obviously an obsidian floor, so nothing can go wrong. We don't want a meltdown. No, we definitely don't want a meltdown. You know, once one TNT block goes off or the redstone goes wacky and TNT goes flying, we're just a bit too close to the main base for my liking. So I'm just being, you know, careful. Okay, so that is looking fantastic. Now we need to transfer. So, okay, so you can transfer for a comparator. The old tree farms, or the tree farms that still exist, should use something like that. No, data, that. So if we were to put a... So nothing should... No, yeah, okay, let me see if this still works. So right now, nothing is here. If we put a block here, it's got no signal. But if we were to put an item in here, like so... Ooh, we got a signal. Magic. Ha-ha! There we go. And that is going to be our power output. That's going to be how it detects. But an item, which is going to be obviously full of bone meal at some point very soon, which I'll start bringing it over later. Yeah, so that there's going to be going off. All right, so that once this goes off, well, I should say once a crimson has grown here, it should go poof, you know, up, and we want this entire row to obviously fire. So that's our next bit here. So what we're going to do is, I think we'll just cut it. Oh, be careful where you place this stuff. So what we'll do is we'll have a input. Let's just make a nice flat area to work on for now. But I think we'll have a... Be careful, data. Obsidian, pain in the bum. All right, we'll have an input there. We'll have an input there. And we'll have input there. There we go. So we can put a redstone repeater here, here, and here. That will control each of the towers. No problem. And then our signal... Well, actually, we should bring our... yeah, no, we'll just... That's going to... All right, do that. All right, so what we'll do now is grab our redstone here. Well, let's power it up so we know what we're doing. Oh, is it powered? No, I've got to put an item in it, Dad. Got to put an item in it. Item, power, power, power. We got power, Captain. All right, there's one. All right, perfect. And now we need to bring it back by one. Oh, it caused... Oh, it pushed off the block, is not giving us the power. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. All right, so then... Well, we actually just bring it up by one block. It would look a lot smoother, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll fix that up later. So bring it all the way across and into like that. Done. Done. And that technically does need to be there, but that's much more nicer than what we had it at the end of the day. And that, if this was down by one or this was up by one, that would create a loop anyway, because this block would be powered. So if this was down by one, you would have to have a secondary repeater there. But let's double check that. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Now we need to isolate. Yep, we need to isolate this bottom piston here. And we need to make it fire all independently of it. So we need to come down here a little bit. And what? There's the piston. So if we put a torch, that's just one. That's the independent, right? Okay. Yes. That's what I want. So that bottom one is independent of all the top ones. And the reason why that is because every time... Actually, I could probably show you guys. It's probably better to show you. So up, up, and away. Head back to the main base over here. Whoa! Bit too far. Nearly missed the landing pad there, Data. We were just saying last year that was big enough to... You couldn't miss it. You're going to miss it. I'm here, and I'm going to look for some of 16 here. Perfect. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. I want some of that. And did I add bone meal to the list? I don't think I did. Oh no, I did. Whew. All right. Plenty. Oh, there's a torch in here. All right, throw that out. throw that out. All right, so I've got an entire stack of bone meal, which is good. What's the time? Well, it looks like it's almost time to nap, which is good. Right, we'll head on out here. We'll head on out. There we go. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to make anyone flight sick. All right, jump into bed, get some more Z's. Nom, 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 nom. And boom, sun's up. Excellent. All right, so, all right, we got that isolated, don't we? That's perfect. And what now I can show you guys what I exactly mean. So go ahead, break this block here, put an actual thingy there, and then if we were to bone mill, ta-da! So this is not what we're looking for. We want the mushroom bit, don't we? So we need to reset this block, and that's why we have an independent piston. So we do not have to place down any of the mushrooms ever for it to grow into our wall of doom here and get pushed into the middle, okay? We never have to plan it. The whole point is it's going to bone meal itself one eventually, where it's very unlucky. Wow, that's glitchy. Did you guys know that? We've seen a glitch here. No. Oh, no, I just want one. Come on, game. Oh, really? Oh, there we go. Poof, ta-da! That's exactly what I want. Take a screenshot. That's exactly what. Now, if we bone meal that again, it's going to grow, you know, the tree itself, which is not good right now because we're placing redstone and nothing's done, so we'd have to clear it all out. I'm not going to bone meal. I'm going to whack it and get rid of it. But there we go. So we can get rid of this guy out of there and put the actual bone meal in there. But that's how it's going to go. So the bottom one here is going to be dispensing bone meal on this block here, which is going to grow our mushroom. Then this one here is also going to be dispensing a bone meal into the mushroom, which is going to make it grow. Okay, they got two separate jobs. But we also, in between that happening, we also need this piston to go off every few seconds. So probably to do that, I probably won't build that yet, but we already know that it's independent of itself. All right, and what I mean independent, you know, we can power this block here anywhere, and she should, you know, just do that. But if we were to power, you know, all the blocks here, yeah, see, all independent of itself. That's what I was trying to say. Trying to explain it for the people trying to follow along at home as we build it, because even I'm new to this one, especially. I'm gonna have to build I'm gonna build 3 more walls exactly like this, and then build the obsidian around it. So we got to make sure this redstone is gonna be all sound, or else we're gonna have, yeah, this is going to be also hooked up to a TNT duper going off, hopefully in sync with the wall. That is the goal. But we're going to have clocks and everything else, so we got to be really careful, because that's going to go off. But we got obsidian, so even if the worst should happen, I'm going to put probably an obsidian wall back here as well. So just say something went haywire, it dropped like 10 pieces of TNT in the cell, and that started blowing up, pushing all the TNT outwards. Obviously, it could chew through the tree, chew through all this, and then, you know, we got a potential for a TNT cannon hitting our poor epic base there. Not good. So, obviously, everything has to be protected. I'm just going to double make sure of that. Okay, so that side there is done and dusted. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to get on a jump cut, and I'm going to get the other sides done and hopefully bring it roughly up to standard of that. That's right. We're getting things done today. We're getting things done. So I will be back shortly. Alrighty then, guys. I am back. Check this out. She is done, well, cloned all the way around. We spent a bunch of time doing it, and we just tested it. She is fully working. Every tower, all the redstone, the bottom piston is all independent, which is fantastic for our end goal. Our end goal is to be pushing all trees four-sided into a blast chamber, which is going to be fun. I must admit, it is definitely going to be fun. But it's time to go ahead and call today's episode. Was a bit of a long one, I do admit, but it's the first episode back, so we sort of had to do something a little special. So guys, thanks for coming out and watching this episode of Minecraft Down Under. Big shout out to everybody that smashed those buttons, like, commented, and all the super chatters. Thank you guys for supporting me and the channel. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Yeah, so we'll continue, obviously, this next episode. I think next episode obviously won't be as long, but what we'll probably do is set up the blast chamber itself, maybe start on the clock that's going to hopefully connect every single tower together, and we'll be getting close to test by that stage. This farm is going to be nuts. I'm really hoping we don't have any stray TNT. We're probably going to have a glass chamber up the top to watch the bang, so it should be interesting. I can keep smelting glass. I need to ship more obsidian and crying obsidian, because I kind of need to mix it up and have something that's going to illuminate lights and not get blown up, which, you know, crying obsidian is going to do the job just perfectly. Yeah, alright guys, thanks for watching this episode of Minecraft Down Under. Smash those buttons, leave a like, comment below, and I'll catch you all later.